Boom, what's good? Scarface back in the motherfucking building. What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all are having a great motherfucking Wednesday. Anyways, as y'all can tell by the title of this video, this is how you can change your life seemingly overnight. Like, literally. I haven't even been doing the shit I'm about to talk about for two weeks consistently. Like, it's literally been a week. So, with that said, let's just get right into it. So, let me take y'all back, man. Fucking February started out pretty good, closed a few deals, made a good amount of money, and then started slipping back into my vices. If anything, if any of y'all are familiar with Wes Watson, you know he says all the time, boredom leads to desire, leads to vices, and realistically that is so true, because in February and March, whenever I was slipping back into my vices, I was just bored. Like, I wasn't working hard enough. I wasn't working long enough, and my schedule wasn't packed. I'll show y'all my schedule right now. The main thing that's changed, it's really nothing fucking crazy. It's not rocket science. It's just consistency. So, anyways, the only thing I changed is, instead of I'm going to dial from 9 to 1, and then after I get done with that, I'm going to eat lunch for 2 fucking hours like a retard, and then I'm going to dial from 3 to 7. That was my fucking schedule before. So, no gym in the morning, no nothing, none of that shit. Just get the fuck up and free ball, pretty much. Do whatever the fuck I want. And if you know anything about life, you're never going to make progress doing whatever the fuck you want. So, with that said, this is the steps you need to take to get a better mindset and to actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because, like last Monday, I woke up late, of course, like a fucking bitch. And I looked at my phone, and my bank account was at negative 145. I was like, what the fuck? Like, something has to change today. And basically, all that changed, it wasn't me. I didn't change, because it's only been a week. I fucking changed my schedule, and I changed my routine. I intentionally made my schedule harder, and I also made it so I don't have any free time. Like I was saying, is fucking boredom leads to desire, leads to vices. If your schedule is packed from 4:30 in the fucking morning all the way till 10:30 at night, there's no time to do fucking blow. There's no time to smoke weed. There's no time to fucking drink alcohol, hit a whip it or whatever the fuck. None of that shit. You don't do that whenever all you're focused on is getting fucking better each and every single motherfucking day. Because realistically, that's what it is. I got my back put against the wall last Monday, and I'm like, all right, we're just going to go back to the motherfucking basics. So, my routine in rehab, I would wake up at 5:30 in the fucking morning. I would get the fuck up, obviously, the second my alarm goes off. Boom, drink some water. The second I get done drinking that water and hydrating my body, boom, bust out 50 push-ups. Second I get done with that, I'm going to read Proverbs and then hit the Lord's Prayer. And then after praying, reading the Bible, just put some thoughts out on paper. So, for example, like this morning, here's my little journal entry, if you will. And then I also put Proverbs 15:1. I obviously elaborated on that on my computer. I have like just a Google Doc, and it's basically just Proverbs 15:1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. So this is how I force myself to learn the Bible, because nobody really teaches you this stuff. You kind of have to go learn it on your own. So this is the way I break it down for me to actually understand it, because if you don't understand what you're reading, then you can't really apply it. So, first thing, what is this show about God? God cares about how we speak, not just the words we say. So your tonality, if you will. And then God values self-control, because we all know somebody who flips out whenever shit hits the fan And nobody wants to be around a motherfucker like that. I know I'm talking about God, shouldn't be cussing. And then what is this show about people? People often speak emotionally and reactively, that's facts. And then we also mirror the energy we are receiving. So if somebody comes at me sideways, guess what? I'm gonna come at them sideways. But you're not supposed to do that. And then how can I apply this to my life? When someone comes at me sideways, I will stay calm. And then I will think before I speak and check the tonality in which the words flow out of my mouth. So hopefully that makes sense. But anyways, moving on. After I read Proverbs, hit the journal, and then write out my top 5 tasks for the day. After that, immediately bust a thing of coffee. Okay, I don't know why I said bust, but yeah, smack a cup of coffee, and then smoke a cigarette, eat some oatmeal, head to the gym, bust out a fucking workout, and then get home, eat a good meal, shower, shave, get ready, whatever, and then come to the office and hit sales training at around 8 o'clock. Sales training, boom, you go sales training for an hour, then 9 o'clock start dialing, around 1 or 2, however long you need. I don't track the time I'm dialing. It's just however long I need until I get on 2 or 3 presentations or close, one of the 2 options. And then, smack some lunch, watch a podcast. And I only have a 45, maybe an hour lunch, just because I'm not wasting time in the middle of the day, when I could be working. So I just eat as fast as possible, watch a sales training or a life insurance related podcast, and then just take it from there. Get back on the phones, dial all the way up till 8, call my upline, review my day because I write down all my rebuttals, everything like that. And then boom, go home, shower, eat, go to sleep. And that's my day. So I know you're probably thinking, why did you just break down your schedule? The whole point of that was to show you, if you do the same thing each and every single day consistently, little shit doesn't really affect you as much. Yesterday, for example, a carrier fucked up my account number on my direct deposit form, so I had to now I have to wait until Friday to get this money, which I'm not very happy about. But it's what am I going to do about that? I can't do anything about that. But guess what I can do? I can stick to my schedule. I can stick to my routine. And I can just be the best version of myself consistently. And whenever that's all you're focused on, everything just flows. Everybody knows what flow state is, where you just are just doing shit and everything's just flowing. It's just easy. Everything's coming easy to you. And I think the most important thing that I've learned is getting into that flow state will triumph any other motivational podcast, fucking blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. All you need to do is get the fuck up with a plan, execute that motherfucker to the best of your ability, and that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do to change your life and change your mindset for the better. Because a week ago, I was negative. I had negative self-talk. I was just mad because it's fuck, I have negative money in my bank account. But it's realistically, who gives a shit? I'm not in jail. I'm not in prison. I'm not dead. So might as well make the most out of the time we got left. So what I'm getting at is consistency triumphs any other fucking bullshit that you'll see on the internet. You don't have to get up and hit a morning routine. You don't have to get up and hit the gym like I do. You just need to make a schedule and motherfucking stick to it. And that's that. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all got some value out of this. With that said, I will see y'all next time. Scarface out this motherfucker. Peace.